Hello and welcome to Simply Joy by Kristen. I'm Kristen and I'm just so glad you are here. Hey, I'm so excited. This week we're doing part 2 of Ornaments in October. I can't wait to show you. I'm using 3 different bases. All of them are new for this season too. This was the very first time I've ever used them. If plan A doesn't work, go to plan B, or even in this case, plan C. I knew I needed a hanger for the twine, and my original thought was there would be enough space to put like a twine or ribbon, but I soon learned if I wanted to get the adhesion between the two pieces, that was not going to work. So then I debated about drilling a hole, and then lastly decided no, I did not want to do that. So I knew in my head what this was, but I didn't know the name. So if you are curious, it's called a glue-on bail, B-A-I-L, and it's a jewelry part. Well, I got these from my sister-in-law who makes jewelry, so they're a little smaller for the scale of this, but it's going to hold it, so it works because this is light enough. But yeah, what a cute holder for these frames. Time to add the string or the ribbon for the hanger. These are the options that I pulled to choose from. Any guesses on which one I'm going to pick? How cute are those framed ornaments? I love the back-to-back, the plaid in the back, and they were cute. They turned out what I thought they were. I especially love the little girl and the dog. However, I don't know if I'm going to make them again, and that's okay. Sometimes I get an idea in my head, and once I do that idea, I'm good. Does that happen for you, or am I the only one that sometimes you try something and you do like it, but maybe you don't want to do it again, and that's okay. If you haven't figured it out by now, I like knowing my options and I like trying different things. So this was the very first time that I used these photo ornaments, and let me tell you, I'm a fan and I will be getting more. But I wanted to see what the golden rule looked like versus this DecoColor gold paint marker that I use all the time. Now I did half of them with a storybook image and half of them with a transfer. I prefer the golden rule wax with the storybook signs. I just feel like it helps bring it to life. I think that it complements it so well. However, I did try the transfer in there and it didn't quite fit. So I actually did just the slightest little rim on the inside and the outside of the frame. I also dry brushed it with a little vintage linen, and I really think that was the perfect fit for the transfer. So I don't think that either one of these products is a one size fits all. So go out and try and see which one you like best. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. So I have been using Twine for years on ornaments, and I do think that it has a place. But every once in a while, you're looking for something different. Last season was the first time I made this switch, and I think I'm going to use it on almost everything. And it's this cord. It's a suede leather lace. I find this in the jewelry section in Hobby Lobby. And these are the 4 colors that I now have when I am creating a hanger for my ornaments. A quick little update after I gave that tip of loving this cord. For some reason, I must have bought a stiffer or tougher cord. The other ones that I've had in the past were softer. I personally like the softer one better, but it's still the pretty color I was looking for. How cute is Frosty? So Frosty didn't fully fit, so I put a little plaid up there, and I think it's adorable. But I will be getting these frame ones again. You know what? I've seen them at Hobby Lobby for years, and I've just passed them by. And this time I was like, let's try them. I've been in the mood to try different bases and see, you know, what I can discover with creating different kinds of ornaments, and I love these. I love them both with the storybook image, and the transfers are just so darling in it. So yes, I will be buying more of these. I thought it would be fun to give a closer look at these adorable little snowman. This is the first time I've painted them to this scale. It's the smallest I've ever won, but I do think that they turned out darling. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I do that just help give it that finished touch, or, you know, it's just those extra little things. So first of all, you're going to notice that I have clear coated these, but then I added a little gold on this one. And I think that that enhances the border and draws attention more to the snowman. The second thing that I do is I stamp the back, and it is so subtle, but I do think it gives just that nice finish touch. So now I gotta do it to the rest of them. Okay, so those little mini wood rounds I actually used in part 1 of Ornaments for October, and it was the very first time I used them. I used the leftover rice paper because, again, I don't want anything to go to waste. And I did those rustic snowflakes on it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I don't know though, is this one my new favorite? I love how tiny these little snowmen are. They're so cute. Here's the thing. I was inspired by the ones that I made for my Merry Maker's Day, and I actually used more of this color background. And so I had to try them on the smaller ones. And I think they're just darling. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I can't wait for you to see them all. Hello, friend. How's it going? I just finished working at the shop for the day and thought I'd stop and sit and have a moment with you before I get in the car and drive home. I know, a little bit different scenery. What do you think? You can see the front door of the shop. Hopefully it didn't make you sick there. Now, my goodness, was I opinionated earlier telling you all these things that I'm going to do again or not do, buy again. Woo! I was on fire. Well, there's something definitely on my mind. Someone, a sweet someone, posted about being careful not to call using up our hoard, because I don't want someone's hoard, is what the person said. And I mean, I call it my stash, like I'm using my stash. But here's the thing, I love my stash. The fact that I am sharing it and creating from it means that I'm finally willing to share it. Like, I love my stash, so if it's coming out of my stash, I love it. But maybe I'm not sharing that enough. So she made me think that when I'm talking about using what I have, I'm like letting it go because I trust the person who's going to get it enough. Like, I want to share it. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. There's someone else, she was like talking about having to use the transfers, and sometimes it's like, oh, are we ready to use that one? Like, I'm attached to my craft supplies. Are you? Oh, well. Oh my goodness, I can't believe October is almost done. I did my part 2 of ornaments in October, but I'm not ready to be done making ornaments. So you're going to see more because I love them so much. Next week, Christmas. I'm so excited, but you know what else I have to do? I have to change my booth over. We have a huge open house weekend, November 2nd and 3rd, and I haven't started. Oh well. It's going to be okay. You're going to do what you can, right? Roll with it. Going to crush it, right? Well, friend, I'm so glad you were here today, and I hope I inspired you to create some ornaments for your friends, your family, or maybe just for you. See you next time.